If, standing for Imaginary Friend, is the latest directorial effort from John Krasinski, and as someone who's a big fan of the two Quiet Place movies, I actually was really looking forward to this, especially with this being a completely original mainstream film. So consider me shocked by how much I did not care for this one. I think the big thing for me was just how confused as to who its audience ultimately was. It has this sort of underlying tone where it tried to recapture the whimsy of live-action kids movies from the 80s and 90s, which I do appreciate, and one thing about those movies that I like is how it's for kids, but also knows how to appropriately handle mature topics in a balanced way that it makes the film enjoyable for the whole family, and we see Krasinski go for that here. But the issue is, with each of the tones he tries to blend together, he essentially never fully commits when we're in each of those moments, making it a film that's not accessible for anyone. It goes for the schmaltzy cuteness with the imaginary friends, but while it has the right look, it's totally void of charm or humor, mainly filled with celebrity voice cameos that waste a talented cast. So it's inaccessible for any parents watching this with their kids, but the imaginary friends act more as support to the live action characters, and whenever we're focused on just them, the film takes on a much darker tone, including a subplot about Krasinski himself as the lead character's father potentially dying. But while it has the tone right, it's so vague in the way it dances around mature themes that it doesn't do anything to really address more sensitive material, leading it to just feel gloomy and depressing without much substance to back it up. So it makes these moments feel inaccessible for kids, and by only shallowly venturing into each distinct tone, both of which are constantly at odds throughout the entire film, it undermines anything potentially good that could save this. Like, you have Ryan Reynolds as the main adult character, who you can at least always rely on for some decently funny quips throughout a movie, good or bad, and even all of his dialogue here has this snarky tone, but it's more like these sarcastic yeahs and no's rather than actually saying anything funny. So not even he can provide any redeeming value here. So all in all, I found this to be an absolute misfire on all fronts. I did not enjoy this whatsoever, and I can't see how any audience can really connect with this one.